All right, let's move on to this now. One person has died and several others injured after a structural collapse at a shopping centre in Springfield, that's in Durban. Nobuhle Modise is there for us and she joins us live with yet more details. Nobuhle, good evening to you. And is it any clear what caused this collapse? I saw you earlier relaying the story that it's actually not a building that collapsed, but rather it is the scaffolding that the people were standing on that collapsed. Are there any new details that you're able to share with us at this time?
That's correct. You are correct, Xoli. Indeed, it was scaffolding that unfortunately gave in, and that's when we saw, 5 people, unfortunately, one losing their life and 4 others injured following that collapse of the scaffolding. At the moment, we still, have not enough details. The details are still sketchy. We did try and reach out to the Department of Labour, but also, Xoli, when we were at the centre earlier, the centre management was quite hostile towards us and our media colleagues, and they wouldn't even let us film anywhere close to where the incident occurred. And as a result, we had to, chat to the team in the Joburg office from outside the centre, making things very different. But this has also raised a number of questions, Xoli, with regards to safety measures and whether, things that were meant to be done prior, to that scaffolding being put up were done. And we say this because when we saw that lifeless body lying there was no indication of him, for example, wearing a helmet. We didn't see any harnessing on him, meaning when they were up there, we understand that they were up, the structure that they were on, the scaffolding was about 6 meters high, and obviously they would have needed to anchor themselves with some sort of harnessing, and we didn't see that. At some point we did try and get closer, to the site before we were kicked out by centre management, and there was no indication of, a helmet or any harnessing around the body that we saw. And unfortunately, when we had arrived, the other 4 who were rushed to hospital had left already. So there are a number of questions that need to be answered, particularly by centre management and whoever the company is, that was outsourcing that service from those workers who were on site. And it seems as though they were putting up some sort of signage on that metal structure before the scaffolding unfortunately collapsed, leading to the death of one person whom we understand is around the age of 40. And when we left there, the body had been removed. But as I said earlier, Xoli, centre management had been quite hostile. I've tried to reach out to the Labour Department, to find out from them whether, what the cause of this was, if they've done their own investigations. SAPS was on site as well, but it seems the details are still sketchy. We know that the Public Works Department has also sent out a statement of condolence to the family of that worker who has unfortunately passed away. But they also shed some light on the number of incidents that have happened in the province with regards to construction sites. And this one that happened today was not the only one this year. We understand that just earlier this year in January, 7 workers were left injured during a structural collapse at a site alongside the R102 near the King Shaka International Airport. And in May last year, we understand that 4 construction workers unfortunately were killed when a wall collapsed on them. You'd remember this one in Belito. And in July as well last year at a construction site, a worker was killed after falling off a roof in Morningside. So this is something that we've seen happening in the province time and again, and the Public Works Department, just putting out a statement there that they do put safety first, and they do want that investigation to get underway to ascertain what exactly happened and what led to that unfortunate incident where unfortunately one person has lost their lives. Of course, when we do get those details, we will relay them. But as for now, details are still sketchy. All we know is that they were putting up some sort of signage on that metal structure when that scaffolding unfortunately collapsed.
Nobuhle Modise live for us in Durban there. Thank you very much for that update.